One of our first stops was the local enterprise office. We got great support and great help. First thing we got was a priming grant, and that allowed us to get premises here in Whitestown Business Park. We now have a demonstration room, we have 2 offices, we have a training room, we have a canteen, and we have a place where we can trade on a daily basis. We've grown from that support on our priming grant that we got in 2012. We've grown our business now where we export to Russia, we export to Spain, we export to France, and we provide a service nationwide to our customers throughout Ireland.
Decided to approach the local enterprise board to see what supports were available for us, and we got into communication with them, and they have supported us by way of a feasibility study grant, and they've offered us mentoring, which helped enormously, even the preparation in terms of getting to a point where they could make a decision on our application for the feasibility study grant is just a good discipline.
First initially setting up the company, I'd never set up a company before, so I was quite on my depth with the whole area. But I approached the South Dublin Enterprise Board and they were very, very helpful. Both and advice, they were able to assign me a mentor who was very, very useful. You get so many sessions with him, and he was able to guide me on my business plan, my marketing plan, stuff I'd never done before. And this is all essential for getting loans from banks. They want to see that you have a concrete idea and it's not just nonsense you're talking. And they want to see that you have some sort of plan or how you plan on making money from this idea. So it was through the South Dublin Enterprise Board, they gave me the confidence to go and put that together and actually bring it from a dream into my reality.
She got me some mentoring, which was really helpful about wholesale and about the business. And then we got grant aid, which I wouldn't have been able to go on my go to a trade show without the grant aid, as there's so much involved and there's so much expense. So it's been invaluable in growing my business. We're growing steadily. We have a number of retailers in Ireland. We also have some in the UK, Australia, New Zealand, the Netherlands, and we're going into a store in Luxembourg and one in Kuwait and in Belgium, Hungary.
We were eventually awarded a business priming grant from our local enterprise office with a microfinance business loan as well to help fund all of this. We're now 18 months in our new building. We've basically converted an old hay barn into a shop and a fully operational workshop. We're getting lots of new pass and trade here on the Blessenden Road. We're in the Saggart area. And we're now doing work for the likes of IKEA, Facebook through iGate Office. We're doing shop displays for Kyo's Crisps all around the parks for councils all over Ireland. We were able to build our own showroom, which we never had before, our workshop, and also purchase some new machinery. So we now have the capacity to actually take on more work. We're doing a lot of work now for much bigger clients. We have storage. So the funding and the mentoring was actually a huge help to us. It basically made our dreams come true.
So the benefits that we have received have been enormous. It has allowed us to grow the business, and most importantly it's allowed us to exhibit the concept at one of the largest international greeting card and gift fairs, which is the Spring Fair in Birmingham in the National Exhibition Centre. And from there we received worldwide interest in the concept, and it has allowed us to place our first kiosks in the UK, which is a major step forward for us.
While trying to set up the business, finances, where to go, what to do can be very difficult. We found Leo South Dublin absolutely excellent, and they helped us with our website, which allowed a window into our company which otherwise would not have been there. We then, shortly after, started doing marketplaces. We used to do Marley Park every Saturday and Sunday. We then got a premises as we grew in Ballymount, and from Ballymount down we went to a shop front here. The website allows us to run the business 24/7. We sell all over the country, we sell abroad, we sell everywhere now.
The local enterprise office in South Dublin and Tala were very easy to deal with. For our priming grant we had to complete application forms, spoke to the local officers, they guided us through that, and it was a fairly seamless process and didn't take too long at all, and we had the funding within a short period of time. Probably very importantly to our business as well, we actually got mentoring support in marketing. That was important to us, particularly on the web marketing development, where we had an expert come into our business, analyse what we were doing in the back end of our website from a marketing point of view, particularly with regards to how we were promoting our products online, on our shop online. And that support proved to be invaluable because it guided us on a path of improving our website, which inevitably increased our sales. So I would have to say that the two supports I got from the local enterprise office in South Dublin, Tallaght, really benefited Green Value and helped us grow our business.
To get the premises, to be able to employ people rather than outsourcing the work and bring it all in-house. The process took a couple of months, and within the couple of months we got a sizable grant from South Dublin, they're Leo now, and they supported our business to bring it into, and at that stage we were in Robin Hood Business Park in South Dublin. So we were able to straight away immediately hire up to about 10 or 11 people, practically within about 2 months, because we knew we had enough between sales and the grant to get to 6 months, 12 months of hiring these people and creating more doors in-house.
When it came to abroad, that was difficult for us. So we needed funding. We had to visit our potential partners in Spain, in France. We travelled to Estonia to talk to our partners in Russia, where we actually export our products to Russia and then to Estonia, and then they're brought into Russia. So the support grants that we got really helped us bring our business to these people's doorstep.
2 years ago, we approached the Leo South Dublin County Enterprise Office in order to help us with the expansion of our business. We were fairly strapped for cash. There was work available, but we couldn't afford to take on staff. So they helped us by giving us the Business Expansion Scheme employment grants. Using those, we were able to fund 2 staff for a year. It gave us that bit of freedom and room to breathe, and it has really, really helped us. That's why we have the staff we have.
So Leo South Dublin have supported me with my business mentoring while setting up the business. They were the first organisation to assess the business plan. They gave me great advice and support to where to take the business to the next level. I also received microfinance funding through the local enterprise office, which was far more preferable than using any of the banks at the time.
When we were about 1 year into our business, we could see we were eligible for the priming grant from South Dublin, Leo. So we applied for that, and they awarded us with basically an employment grant for 3 employees. And with that money, we were able to hire, we have 5 people working for us now, but it really went a lot of the way to help us pay for the new employees at the beginning.
And take some of our contracts and essentially make them permanent, that this would be the next step for us. So they introduced us to us, and we, I guess, met up with them, and they were very helpful really in terms of not only, I suppose, guiding us through the process, but also helping us prepare our business plan so that we ourselves were more realistic in our projections. And also they were very supportive in preparing the application, and the result of that, of course, was 3 new employees for the company, and which was a huge benefit. It really now allowed us to build the product forward and to scale up our sales, and I suppose it's been transformational really in taking us to the next level.
When you initially get the application out and what you have to do for it can be quite daunting to a certain extent. It questions things about your business, and initially you don't even know you have a business. You're kind of at that initial stage where, listen, I have an idea or I have a concept or I've sold a few doors here, there and everywhere. I don't really know. It's not really a business, it's just a small part of me, I suppose, part of me and my wife and the other couples, but any individual that goes in. But when you sit down and do this application, you're applying as a business. But when you do it and you go into the ins and outs of the sales forecasts and the projections and then into the nitty gritty of it, it gets you thinking about how big it could be and how good it could be if you do X, Y and Z. The grant process itself, once you get past that initial fear of the paperwork, the end game is far outweighs the initial.
So the local enterprise office were very easy to work with. They made the process very simple and very straightforward. We assessed the business plan and then we took some feedback from there. When we went ahead with the microfinancing loan, as part of the loan agreement was some mentoring classes. So these were very beneficial throughout the first year of trading, as we met with business mentors every number of months, assessed what we had done to date, made any changes that need to be made, and then implemented them into the business for the first year. currently supporting us with an e-commerce website. So we have been awarded an online trading voucher, which we hope to be able to implement an e-commerce new website, which will allow us to sell and trade with accessories online.
Great forms, but you're just so busy with everything else in a startup. But in fairness, the Leo were very helpful there, and it was a great benefit to us as a company anyway, because it forced us to look at our business plan. And what was also an unexpected benefit actually was that the Leo assigned us a mentor to actually help us, not only it's not just filling the paperwork, but actually putting together the business case. And this is a business case and a business plan that we're actually still using today, that's laid the foundation for our work this year and into next year. And that was an unexpected benefit, but a very, very positive one for us.
I found it incredible, and that if we needed help, we should go to the local enterprise office, and we did. And really, our adventure, if you like, has started there. You know, the local enterprise got us a place in the Start Your Own Food business with Barbia, which led to the Food Academy with Super Value in Musgraves. Local enterprise have helped us financially through grants, mentoring, which we found to be, we were so grateful for the mentoring. And we were like sponges, and we soaked it up, and we believe that because of the Leo believing in us, giving us a chance, we're here now, and we're growing every day, and we're getting more and more people aware of our product, and a large slice of that is down to the local enterprise office, which we're grateful for.
So from my local Leo office, I got a mentor. We met up a couple of times. She helped me come up with new ideas for my business, and it was she that suggested I update my website and teach online classes, which are now available. So it was with that suggestion I looked into getting the grant. And the whole process was an education for me. I did spend a bit of time researching it. Together we made a great website. The great thing about the internet now, the possibilities are so endless.
In the Leo office, I explained to them what we were trying to achieve, and they offered us a step-up grant. The process they gave us was very, very easy, very, very simple. We went through the procedure, the documentation online, completed it, sent all our information off, and had an answer almost within the week. Starting to reap the benefits of it now.
Basically, once we moved into canning, which was about 9 months ago, our production nearly doubled. We're producing a lot more beer here now than we were this time last year, and that's obviously thanks to the help of South Dublin LEO. The main benefit is that we've more cash available to fund the new employees that we have. And we have a new employees, it means we can brew more beer, we can sell more beer, we can be more profitable in turn. So we took somebody on who had been unemployed for over a year, so we got them off job seekers, and just another 2 people who just wanted to get into this business.
When we first started our business, we approached Leo, and they were very helpful in a lot of situations. They provided a mentoring program for us. We've done a Start Your Own Business course, and we were part of the Accelerate program. They arranged finance through Microfinance Ireland for us, and we're now part of the Plato program. We found it to be very helpful in all aspects. Their advice was great, and we are still to this day availing of their training program. We've done the sales training program, social media training, digital and online marketing programs, bookkeeping training courses. Found it to be helpful in all aspects of the business. Being involved with Leo allowed us to approach the larger type customers, such as Spar. So now we've done a number of jobs for PWG. PWG would be Spar and Londis.
And the Leo helped me progress into a commercial unit, and the way they did that was I asked them for a mentor, we developed a business plan, and then we applied for a priming grant. I was fortunate at the time to receive the priming grant, and that set me on my way here in this unit. Without the priming grant, I wouldn't have been able to afford the capital costs. The one thing about the priming grant is a third of it was non-repayable, and two-thirds were repayable and it was an interest-free loan, so it was absolutely fantastic for my business.
We had lots of support from the local enterprise office, and especially to do with grants. I've applied after the food academy. I've applied and got a grant from the local enterprise office, which enabled me to buy the machines that's here. Without the help of them, I don't think I would have been able to buying the machines on my own, because it would have affected cash flow a lot. Since getting the grant, the production capacity has more than tripled, and now we started with 5 shopper values, and now I am in 30 shops, and we are steadily increasing the number of retailers. We are supplying about between 5 and 10 shops per month.
The LEO put me forward for the Food Academy with Super Value. I think there was 2 or 3 businesses from South Dublin at the time that went forward, and as part of that I was accepted onto the Food Academy course, and I went into the shops, and that's helped me with the volume of business that I'm doing immensely. As part of the LEO, I also did more mentoring and developed another business plan, because the business plan is always ongoing, and then I got a business expansion grant because I was employing local people from the area. So that was really good. That gave me some money, which I invested in the branding of my product, which was part of the Food Academy course as well. It made me look at everything that I was doing and try to improve it. So the branding was crucial to my next phase.
Leo office, how I found out about them is I went on to my local county council. I saw a little bit of information on the website, and I contacted the office there, who actually got me in touch with Larry, who became my mentor, and Larry then I met, and we started the stepping stools to starting on my business plan and what I needed to do to apply for an enterprise business loan. And when I applied for the business loan, I actually was 7.5 months pregnant myself when I took on Curves, which was which was fantastic, because I was a working mother, and I was excited on taking a business over for a previous owner, and expanded the business since I took over in less than a year.
Dealing with Leo was just so very easy. They were very personable, and right from day one, I felt that I knew the people in there, and they knew me, and we had a relationship, which was excellent. And they understood the business. They seemed to understand where I needed to go next. It was them that recommended me to rebrand. They could see that they could see where the weak side of the business was.